Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something from Legends. I want to talk about the state of the game and where the game is going. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for every upload to the channel. Let's get this started. Dragon Ball Legends is becoming more more pay to win than free to play. And I have to be honest with you, this game is going in the wrong direction for pay to win. And I'm not liking this game as much as I used to. And I do want to post more content for Legends for, my viewers and subscribers who are subscribed to me for Legends. I'm the only reason why I have been posting is because this game is becoming more pay to win. The characters are getting too strong with these abilities, and they're making these characters a little bit too strong, too broken. They need to slow it down. They're going too far. And the game is becoming more pay to win because they're not giving you enough chrono crystals for like events and stuff like that. And they're not giving you enough time to pull the character that you want to pull. And sometimes half the time the pull rate is garbage. They don't update the pull rate. And half the time I keep getting shafted on each character. Each new character comes out in the last 8 months. I've been getting shafted on Ultra banners and shafted on LF banners. I'm not getting any of the new characters. Even if I spend money on this game, they want you to spend like 100K or something like that just to pull one copy. They want you to be pay to win. They don't. And this is the reason why this game is going to be its downfall for that, because how you go from free to play to pay to win, it doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be focusing on pay to win because, like, I do understand the game does need money for it to be long term. But at the same time, pay to win games should not be long term for the most part, because people don't want to pay so much money on a game and you don't even get the new characters that you won't get. Like, the pull rate is so trash in Legends that they need to work on this. Now, I'm not saying there isn't any free-to-play units or any free stuff in the game, but there is a lot of free stuff in the game. But the thing is, but Legends is becoming more pay-to-win and less free-to-play. And this is the problem where Legends will fail at this point, because unfortunately this game is the greatest Dragon Ball mobile game I've ever played, but this game is starting to die out. This game is becoming more pay to win, less free to play. They want you to spend so much money on a character banner that you're never going to end up pulling, or even if you do manage to pull, you get one copy. So it's like, this is the problem with Legends and why I play less of this game on the channel. I do want to post more of Legends. I will still continue to play Legends, but it's going to be less content of Legends because this game is becoming more pay to win, and I'm not really a pay to win person. I am a free to play person. So I don't like spending so much money on a game knowing that you're never going to pull the character you want to pull, even if it's free to play. But at the same time, they should increase the pull rates and give us more free to play stuff in the entire game, rather than wasting so much money on a banner that you're never going to really pull, or even if you do manage to pull, it ain't really that worth it because some of these characters are not even that useful. So technically, this is the problem that Legends is having, that this game is just not going in the right direction right now. And I know, hey, we have Daima characters, we have Daima stuff. That doesn't matter. The Daima stuff doesn't matter. What matters if the game is pay to win or free to play, and what makes the game successful. And right now, Legends is becoming more pay to win than it was free to play. And when the game came out, the game was free to play. It was a lot more enjoyable. A lot of stuff to do in the game. And yes, we still have free to play characters. We still have free events. We still can get chrono crystals. I'm not saying we can't. But what I'm saying is, they're giving us less chrono crystals and events and making us pay to play. And I don't like that. And This is why Legends will fail because of that, because pay to win games do not last long. They really don't. And some games do, but it's mostly on PC, not on mobile. Which mobile game you know that is pay to win that actually lasts as long? Most likely not. Except for Dokkan Battle. I know Dokkan Battle is more pay to win. But at the same time, Legends was never really pay to win. It became pay to win a few years later. Now this game is like about to become almost pay to win. And this game is just not really good. I don't like pay to win games because if you can't pull a certain character, even if you free to play, even if you're free to play, if you still can't even pull a character, that should tell you right there that pay to win games are not going to last that long. Especially the games that are not giving you the characters that you want to pull for. I'm so glad I got Ultra G4. I'm so glad I got Ultra Super Gogeta. I am so glad that I got Ultra Majin Vegeta. I got Ultra, Ultra Hit, Ultra Mega Shenron, Ultra Mega, Ultra Beast Gohan. Like, I'm so happy that I got these characters, but still, I'm not satisfied with this game because this game is becoming more free to play. Not free to play, more pay to win than free to play. And then this game is just starting to die out and becoming more dry. And they're not giving us enough events because they're starting to not care about their players anymore like they used to when Toshi was originally around. That he was actually being smart for the game, making the game more free to play. And now since we had, Toshi's no longer here. Now, I'm not saying the new producer is not a bad person. I'm not saying that, he's the one that's messing up the game. I'm just saying that in general, the game is becoming more pay to win than free to play. That's how the game is looking right now. So it's not really a good idea for this game to be pay to win because I don't like pay to play games. I really don't. And this is why I choose to play free to play games rather than pay to win games. And most likely pay to win games tend to fail most of the time because a lot of greedy companies like Hoyoverse. Now everybody knows that Hoyoverse may be a great company to like having the 3 coolest mobile games that they currently got, but guess what? They're greedy companies. They want you to pay to win, or pay to get the character you want and stuff like that. They want you to pay a lot of money. And now Hoyoverse, 3 of Hoyoverse games are now dead because they're trashing their players. They do not care about their players. The only thing, they're in it for the money and putting it elsewhere, and then just destroying their own games, which is Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. In the games, those 3 Hoyoverse games are starting to die out, and Wuthering Waves is becoming the new open world game by far. And matter of fact, Wuthering Waves is becoming more free to play. We have so many events, so many asteroids, we have so many stuff, and this is why I'm playing Wuthering Waves a lot more than I am playing Dragon Ball Legends. And the reason why I'm playing less Dragon Ball Legends is because Dragon Ball Legends is becoming more pay to win than it is free to play. And I'm not saying there is no free to play in the game. I'm saying there is. It's just not massively free to play like it once was. And that's why I'm trying to get people to understand, like, hey, you guys can continue playing Legends all you want, but this game is not 100% free to play like you think it is, because this game is becoming more pay to win over the years. Now, I'm gonna show you the pull rates and what they changed because it's garbage. These pull rates are freaking insane. The numbers do not match. They changed the numbers, and these numbers are stupid and pathetic, and I don't like it. Do you remember that the numbers here says? Remember that the Ultras, it says 350% pull rate. Now it says 350,000% pull rate, and guess what? You still get shafted. These numbers makes no sense that they changed these numbers. Why change these numbers if you're still not gonna pull the characters that you want to pull? It makes no sense. I could spend hours summoning on this banner and I might not even get one copy of Ultra G4 at a 350,000%. This numbers make no sense. I'm just being honest. These numbers make no freaking sense. They changed it. And the whole aspect of the game is changing. The game is becoming more pay to win. They changed the numbers don't match. And you can't even pull the characters that you want to pull. I got shafted an Ultra Cells banner. I got shafted an Ultra Turles banner. I got shafted on all the newest LFs currently to date, which is Ultra Fusamasu, not Ultra Fusamasu, LF Fusamasu, LF Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I got shafted on all those banners and did not get one copy. And you want to sit here and change the freaking percentage of pull rates that make no sense, and you still not even going to get one copy. This game is becoming more pay to win, and I wouldn't say feel, but this game is pushing me not to play this game anymore. And that's what this game is pushing me to do, is pushing me not to play this game anymore. But I will continue playing it because it has some level of free to play still. What's left of the game. The free characters, the free plat equips, the free Zenkais. That's why I'm still playing the game. But I'm not playing the game as much as I once was because this game is becoming more pay to win. And this is what people are not understanding about Legends, because people think, hey, you should spend money in the game, pull characters that you want to pull. You know, this is how the game is. But the game should not be like that. That's the whole point, is like pay to win games don't last long in general. They really don't. Especially for mobile. There's tons of mobile games out there that are pay to win and they did not even succeed at all. They completely failed. And, you know, how successful Dragon Ball Legends is right now is that the game is becoming more pay to win, and I'm not starting to really not want to play this game anymore. But the thing is, I'm still going to play it because there's free events, there's free Chrono Crystals still. There's still free to play units. There's still free Zenkais, free plats for certain characters. Like, I'm still going to play the game, but you're not going to see too many showcases because I keep getting shafted on these new character banners and I'm not even able to get not even one copy. And I don't want to spend money in the game knowing that even if you spend money in the game, you still not going to get the character that you want. You got to spend $100K, $50K, $60K just to get like one copy. Why would I spend so much money on a game that you're never going to get the character that you want? I might as well just still play free to play. You know, where you get the character or you not, but at the same time, they need to do better on this game. These pull rates, these banners are trash. Most of these banners are garbage. Look at this. 50,000% pull rate. Do you really think that's an accurate number? That number is not accurate. These numbers are not legit. It's like they're selling you out, bro. Like, look at this. All the banner pull rates are like this. They changed it. Remember, it did say 350% or like 250% or 215%. They're not even, the numbers don't even add up. The numbers are completely changed. All the banners are like this. Look at this. 50,000%. Do you really think that's an accurate number that you're actually going to pull this character? No. It's not going to be accurate because you still get shafted. Numbers are not accurate, bro. 250%, 250,000%. Yeah, that's not an accurate number. It's still 250%. They're really trying to rip you off, man. The game is becoming more pay to win. Now, I'm not saying you can't summon on this banner as a free-to-play player, but you only get barely 2,000 CC in the game, which is 2,000 Chrono Crystals. You barely get that. And even if you summon, you still get nothing. You got to spend several stages over in a repeat to pull the character that you want to pull, and sometimes you don't even get to pull the character you want. I mean, these banners make no freaking sense. This game is becoming more pay to win. I don't know how long I'm going to be staying on this game, man. I mean, I really like this game a lot, but at the same time, this game is going to be a dead game pretty soon. And I'm telling you, this game is going to drop like flies. At some point, people will quit this game a lot, and people will cheat in this game a lot because it's becoming a more pay to win game. So, like I said, don't get me wrong, I still like this game, but they need to do a better job of giving us free characters instead of being pay to win. And I don't really suggest pay to win games the most. Now, this is the only pay to win game that I have on my phone most of the time, because I do have other games that have a pay to win system on it, but I don't pay to play. I play for free to play. And that's the difference there. Take a look at Wuthering Waves, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Wuthering Waves is a free-to-play game. You don't have to spend money on that game. You can just grind all the events. You can have so much fun. It's an open-world game. You can pull the characters that you want to pull. Sometimes, hey, you do get shafted, but it's not as bad as it is for Legends. I'm just being honest. It's just that Wuthering Waves is the better game. It's the #1 hit game as an open world game. So I'm starting to play more Wuthering Waves because it's more free to play. It's a lot more fun. It's open world. It has a story, and has companion stories. It has events. We can grind all the materials that you need and astrites and improvements to the game that's coming its way. This is why Wuthering Waves is succeeding so profoundly. It's amazing. But Legends is a successful game and it's becoming more pay to win. This is sad. This is freaking sad that Legends is going down this road, and this game is going to fail. This game was going to crash out. Okay, well, I wouldn't say crash out because I don't like these terms that people use. These aren't real terms, People need to speak more English-like. I would say more like this game is not going to succeed the way that you might think it will 2 or 3 years from now. And I would say this game will die out. This game will die, okay? This game was dying on its last breath, okay? This game is getting more dry and more dry over time. And this game is becoming more pay to win, pay to win, pay to win. And they want you to spend so much money on these ultra banners. Don't get me wrong, these ultras are cool. I'm not saying you can't pull them, but lately I'm getting shafted on all these new character banners, and these pull rates are freaking garbage, and these numbers make no freaking sense. Go back, rewind the video, because look at those pull rates that do not match. Those pull rates are way off, and they're trying to rip you off now. I have to break it to you. They really want you to be pay to win on this game now. Because, as you know, that ever since Toshi left, this game has been changing. The game, when Toshi was still here, the game was still kind of a little bit more free to play. And now, ever since Toshi's not here, the game is becoming more pay to win. And now the game is... They changed so much things to the game now. The game is more pay to win than ever before, and now it's less free to play. So now it's like, I don't even want to be here anymore, But I will continue playing Legends. I will still have showcases on the channel, so don't worry about that. But it's just going to be less content of Legends because this game is becoming more pay to win. And I do want to post more on Legends. I really do, but I can't. Because this game is becoming more pay to win, and I'm not going to spend so much money on a banner, pulling the character that you want to pull, and end up never getting the character that you want. I want Ultra Cell, but guess what? I got shafted. I can't get the character because the pull rates are garbage. They make no freaking sense. They're ripping you off, bro. I never spent a dime in this game in the last 6 years that this game has been out. I have not spent a dime. Okay, this game, I've been playing free to play a long time. I know that this game is turning pay to win, and people don't even know it. Well, people do know of it, but a lot of people don't. Because there's people out there that, all of the content creators that post Legends, they know the game is pay to win. But all the other players who don't know that the game is is pay to win, those are the players that don't understand the game. I've been around pay to win and free to play games for quite a few years, and it's not like I never experienced pay to win games before. I have, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. But I mean, let's be honest. You have all of these events, and these events are just not. I mean, sometimes they don't. I'm gonna say this: the events, the raids are pretty good. I like the raids a lot, but the problem with raids is that they don't give you enough chrono crystals. They give you between 500 or 1,000, or 1,500, and that's still not even enough. That's barely enough to get you summoned on, barely twice on the banner, on two-step summons. Like, that's it. That's all you get, and then you get shafted. And they don't even give you enough free to play chrono crystals anymore. The last time they gave us a good amount of free to play chrono crystals was like barely 10k, and that was enough to like summon to get maybe one or two ultras on a specific banner. So and this, I have to be honest with you guys, this game is becoming more pay to win, and I'm not having more fun with the game like I once was. I'm playing less and less. The days go by. When I play Legends, I play less of this game. When I'm done making my video and after my video showcases, I stop playing the game and I don't come back until 3 or 4 days later and then play it and do the next showcase. And the reason why I do this is because the game is becoming more pay to win, and all I'm doing is showcasing the characters that I already have. So technically, I know, people may say, well, you need to pay to play. I don't like pay to play games. Okay, pay to win games do not help you in the long run. They drain all of your money, all your resources, and you get nothing in return. Why would I spend money in Legends when I get nothing in return, even if I spend money on the game? What's the point of even playing this game if you're just not going to get the character that you want? I mean, it makes no sense. Go back and rewind the video and look at those percentages on the pull rate, on those banners. They're freaking horrendous, bro. Those are garbage pull. Those percentages are off. Okay, they're not even correct. And it makes no sense. This game is so fun to play, but now because the game has become more pay to win, this game is no longer as fun as it once was. And I'm starting to I'm focusing on newer games such as Withering Waves, and now Delta Force Mobile, and Once Human Mobile. Those games are going to be free to play games. I'm going to play them, especially Delta Force Mobile, because the dev said that Delta Force Mobile is going to be 100% free to play. There's no pay to win in the game at all. So that tells me right there that's going to be a long longevity of gameplay that I'm going to be playing my butt off playing Delta Force Mobile on the channel. And Once Human is going to be free to play. You don't have to spend money in the game. You just grind your way up. It's an open world game. It's an open world survival game. Why? You don't even have to spend money on the game. So these two games that are coming out in April, which I have a video for that we're going to be talking about. So stay tuned for that. But as far as for Dragon Ball Legends, I am no longer really having fun with the game as I once was. Don't get me wrong, I still have fun with certain characters that I currently have. But I'm so annoyed by these counterattack ultras that are so freaking boring that I don't like fighting ultra counterattack gauge units that doesn't help the game at all. And, you know, don't get me wrong, the ultras are cool, but they're doing too much. They're putting way too much on these characters, and then they want you to pay to win. And it's like, how is this a good game? Like, that's why I don't understand. I'm not paying thousands of dollars on a game, pulling a character that you're never really gonna pull, or even if you do manage to pull, you get like one or two copies at best. And then these characters are way too broken. Why would I waste my time spending so much money on a game? It wouldn't make any sense. So this is the point where Dragon Ball Legends is gonna fail. It's gonna dying. It's gonna be dying. I'm just gonna say that because, like I said, I don't like these terms that people put out for English that it's not proper English. So I'm trying to give proper English here. The game is dying. I'm not saying it's not. It is. It's just people don't see it dying. I know the game is dying because it's pay to win. And people know that this game is dying. I mean, look at Garash. He made videos about Dragon Ball Legends being too dry and Dragon Ball Legends dying and dying. It is. A lot of players are starting to quit. I already know that they're going to be quitting. It's just that they're not announcing that they're quitting, but they're quitting silently, which I know. But other than that, what do you guys think of this game? I think Dragon Ball Legends is becoming more pay to win and the game is dying. So that's my thoughts on Legends currently right now, on the current state. If you have any thoughts about what you think about the percentages for the pull rate, put your comments down below. And see you guys in the next video. Peace out.